Hello and welcome, good people of the internet, back to some Minecraft. Today I am checking out cows because they're really interesting, and I especially want to do some research on how they get to different places. No, just kidding. So I am in the Kalid0r world right now. I have done a fair amount of work on it. I've copied things over from certain other worlds, as you can see. I have done some magic in MC Edit to get rid of things like snow and snow biomes. It looks a little bit plain, I'll be honest. I think it looks a bit odd, so I might be changing the biome back to something slightly more normal. But I just went blanket, like, roofed forest, I think it's called. It's up there in F3. But I've been doing some work, guys. I have copied the hotel inn from the design world, which you might have seen. I have done a little bit of work on a staircase there. I've not really done much to the cathedral, but I have done work in other places, and I will show you that now. I don't think I did like a really good tour last time. I think like it was alright, but I could have showed you some stuff in slightly more detail. So I've done a bridge there. I also got some help from my brother, but I tried to keep the building style similar to what it was. So I mean, obviously there are going to be improvements because certain blocks weren't out back when the city was built. But we've done things like put stairs on the roofs instead of full blocks because it looks a lot better. And we've tidied lots of things up like that. For instance, over here, these are now stairs. We've changed out some blocks here. These are diorite, andesite, yes. So we've changed out some block types. For instance, over there's some acacia. And here, this is one of the really noticeable ones. We have put, dark oak stairs for the roof. And I think it's very contrasty, but I think it looks good. It took a while, though we just did one little section and then I MC edited it. So the Kalid0r server has... Well, I say server. The Kalid0r world has expanded somewhat. Now, I have kept a copy of the original world that's totally untouched because, because that would be nice. It's kind of nostalgia's sake. But I think it's looking good so far. So we've added lots of things like bridges. We've added many bridges. This one in particular took me ages to build, and I'm happy with it now, but it could, I don't know. So it could be better. Over here, I'm in the process of building a water mill. This water wheel took forever because I couldn't work out how to do it, and I'm still not entirely happy with it, but I think that's as good as it's going to get in Minecraft, at least unmodded Minecraft. And yeah, I'll just quickly fly around a little bit and show you what's been going on. Another bridge over here. I like this bridge. I'm really pleased with this one. It's quite plain, but I think it does the job. In fact, it's also huge for where it is and what it's connecting. It's connecting these tiny little paths around the farm to this path here that admittedly isn't tiny, but kind of turns into this dirt gravel path a bit later. I really like this area, guys. I don't know, there's something about it. It's kind of rustic, and I think this does a lot for it. And this little pagoda type thing. You've got a really nice view from here, an even better view from this side, and you've got some hay bales, and then this weird thing. There's like, I didn't know how to make the transition here, so there's just like a gap, but we've got some kind of floating walkway jobby going on here. I don't know, I think it looks alright, but I don't think this bit in particular really goes, so I might change that out. this is also an area I want to kind of tear up and redo because, well, there aren't even doors here, for instance. Like, what is this window as well? Like, this needs moving or deleting. I don't know. I might leave it because it's like the character of the house, but definitely some doors, and this whole like garden area needs redoing. So I also, in the old world, the pathway kind of stops here and doesn't go anywhere. So we have added a pathway to the cider house, which, well, you guessed it, it's a pub. We haven't got anything in the pub yet because at the moment the world is more of a you fly around and look at the pretty architecture than you go into each place and admire the wonderful furniture that they've got inside. But what I will do is just get some flower pots going because they kind of look like they could be mugs. Who knows? But I'll show you the upstairs because I really like this building. You've got some rafters going. It feels nice and cozy. So you go up here. Oh, look, we have got furnishings up here. I wasn't actually responsible for this building. I didn't make it. My brother did. But I think he did a really good job. Got some nice, really cozy bedrooms or, places to sleep. Got some pictures on the walls and obviously your room price allocations might be haunted. Excellent views. Oh, let's go check this one out. You know what? It wasn't lying. This one is particularly good. But no, oh wow, okay. You get a really good view of the harbour. I expect that could be quite interesting to oh, look, cathedral. That's an interesting view, actually. It'd be quite interesting to kind of watch the goings on in the harbour early in the morning, watch all the fish coming in or fishermen going out even. This one's got good views as well. £40 a night, £50 a night. Yeah, okay. And this one sleeps too. Nice. So I really like in this building the fact that the floor is like on different levels in different parts of the room. It's almost like those Victorian houses, if you're familiar with them, where they've kind of collapsed basically and sunken and are all kind of lopsided and weird shaped now. I mean, they were weird shaped to begin with, but you know what I mean? Like the floors are all on like different levels. You've got mini staircases going to different rooms, and I just really like it. It's very rustic and, it's quite nice. So a bit drafty, £9 a bed per night. It's not bad. So, I mean, yeah, lots of open space. You can gaze at the roof, I guess. Oh, wait. Junk store. Okay, free if you're brave enough. There's not even a bed up here. Wow. Yeah, you must be brave. So, I'm kind of exploring this myself. I have obviously been in here, but it's been a while. So that is the cider house. I think it looks really good. It's even got the Victorian kind of hanging outy feel on the outside as well. So I really like it. Oh, there also appears to be a cave under here. That is interesting. Okay. So I tentatively added this kind of dock thing. This is meant to be where the dock keeper stays and deals with money and mooring fees and etc. I don't like it at all. It's kind of like, it looks like a stick and there's no character. It looks like something a 10-year-old would make on his second day of playing Minecraft, as does this boat. It's more of a placeholder than anything else, but it's actually quite difficult to make small, decent-looking boats in Minecraft, because I know I wouldn't want anything much larger than that. I mean, I probably actually would. I'd want something like 3 times the size in this particular spot, but trying to make small boats is difficult. So anyway, I am particularly pleased with this area. This is my handiwork, and There's another bridge. This is where the other side of the fork, or the crossroads, comes off. And we've got a nice little fountain area. I tried to make it as similar to pre-existing areas as possible. So we've got the wharf and a fountain, and again, like a little step up. I think variations in terrain height does a lot for places. And then we step out into this rather lovely, if I do say so myself, kind of tree and grassy / blue flowery area. And you've got a nice little lake, path going around it, and we've already seen what's over there. And then this is a shameless rip-off of a pagoda type thing that is over there somewhere. So this is just a copy of that. And then we have, I really like this pile of logs. And also, this cobweb does so much for the overall feel. I'm not kidding, I love that cobweb. I might put like more in, not there. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then these buildings. One of my big things, I really like bridges. I really, really like bridges. Especially if they go over water. I mean, where else would you have a bridge, right? I mean, a road bridge maybe going over a railway or something. I don't know, but in Minecraft, where else would you have a bridge? But I especially like bridges which connect two buildings together. I love it. Like, if there was a road here, I'd love this bridge because there's a building either side and it's like, ooh, connected, it's fun. It's like those motorway bridges where they connect one side of the services to the other. Love it. It's just genius. I don't know why. So I tried to kind of take styling inspiration from previous buildings, like I said, because I don't want it to kind of be standoutish. I want it to look similar, be an upgrade, obviously, because houses like that are rubbish, but have the same or a similar feel. Also, leaves on the outside of buildings just make them look so much better. So, I don't know, I'll just kind of fly around it a little bit like I already have. Giving the walls some depth, making them 3D, also helps quite a lot. So that's what I've done at the front here. These towers kind of step out at the bottom, get a bit wider. And this tower is exactly the same as that one, just so you know. Got more buildinginess. I really like this thing here, whatever it is, like a H with a window in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'll pop inside quickly. There's nothing in here again, because, like I said, it's just nothing. But yeah, so that is these, and then you can go up this lovely spiral staircase and run across the bridge, whee, and then out the other side. And that's pretty much that building, but I really like that. And then I've built a lighthouse. Previously, it had fire on the top, and I wasn't a big fan, so I changed it. It's no longer fire, and it's now lights. We've got a nice spiral staircase going up to nothing. You can see it. Oh, it just stops there. I don't know what I'm going to do. It just looks nice from the outside, kind of. As long as you can't see the redstone blocks. But yeah, I've got a lighthouse and then a very similarly styled building to that one connecting to it, because otherwise the lighthouse would just kind of be standing there and it would look a bit out of place. So I connected a building to it. This I also really like, this round thing with a window in it. I think it looks great. Again, giving the walls some depth helps a lot with the build. Got this weird balcony thing where it goes to nothing. We'll gloss over that. But balcony, same on this side, little sticky out. It is actually symmetrical, as you can see, kind of. If my FOV was wider, then you might be able to see a bit better. But yeah, it's empty on the inside. as well. But like I said, buildings are more for the exterior. I think that's a great view, don't you? A sunrise behind the cathedral just looks brilliant. Look at that. My hotel doesn't look too bad, I don't think. It doesn't look quite as grand because there aren't pillars absolutely everywhere. But yeah, that's most of the work that's been done on the server so far. That area in particular has had a lot of work. This area needs a lot of work still to connect to the road here, which might get readapted, like changed up, to connect this front area to everything else, because at the moment it's kind of sitting on its own. It looks a bit strange. The cathedral also needs some more groundwork around it, because as you can see, it kind of drops off at the back here, and it needs finishing as well. As you can see, the back is rather sparse. So what I'm going to do basically is copy each of these 4 pillars into MSD Edit, combine them to kind of get the completed bits of all of them. As you can see, there's something missing here. Combine them and then paste 4 copies of that combined pillar tower into each corner. Wait, is there something missing, or is this meant to connect somehow? Nah, I don't think it's meant to connect. No, look, it's finished here. So yeah, I'm going to try and finish up the cathedral a bit, because at the moment it's looking a bit sad. Also, the inside needs a little bit of work. But yeah, I'm going to do that. And then also there needs to be groundwork on this side and connecting through a little tunnel over here to this path. See? Yes, very good. Got a little fountain. Oh, got a little fountain here. Whatever. Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we've improved the inside of this slightly, so it's got a floor now. Didn't used to. Still not brilliant. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you very much for watching this not so brief update video. I hope you enjoyed it. I shall come back and show you some more of what I've done at a later date, because it will keep getting developed. And just before I go, actually, I'll fly over to this area, give you a last little peek, and then switch to the original world and show you how it's changed. So I'll be right back. And here we are, guys. I tried to get the frame as similar as possible, but as you can see, there's nothing here. So I filled in this whole area here. I filled in that area there and that area there. The hotel is uncompleted. It just looks so empty. No bridge, nothing. This area in particular is just not here in the original world, and like I mentioned earlier, the path just stops. No pub. That's it. So there you go. That's how it's changed, because you might not have kind of realised how much has been done. It's a very long process. Bits get done every now and then. The project is far from full time. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this update video, show you around. Not that it has any sentimental value to you, but it does to me, and I enjoy making the videos. But anyway, so thank you very much for watching me ramble on about this lovely world, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!